What's by? This is Jada, and welcome back to a new reaction video. And today we are reacting to The Vampire Diaries Season 4, Episode 4, The Five. So last episode we learned that the Five are like vampire hunters. The Five is the vampire hunter we know that's been causing trouble all season. There's only been 3 episodes so far. Is part of the Five. He's one of the Five. So we gotta find out who the Five is, and find out what's gonna happen. Last episode was a little like spicy. We had I forgot to mention this. We had Elena have like vision like flashes of Damon while Stefan and her were making out. Caroline was like, you can come to me whenever, and you won't lose control." She was saying that to Stefan. Um, we had Tyler and Haley, and we don't even know what happened to Rebecca. Rebecca's still been poisoned. Anyway, let's go ahead and see. This is why I don't even read the descriptions. For episode 3, it was Elena learns confronting Rebecca can be dangerous. Tyler gets a surprise visit from Haley, a werewolf who helped him with Klaus. Like, what's the point? If I'm gonna watch the episode, I don't need to read it. Anyway, The Five. Let's see what happens in this episode. Full reactions on Patreon. Really? How do you even say that? 1110 AD? Wait, we got Elijah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's the 5. Then why does one look like Elijah? But no, that's the 5. Oh, look. Okay, one looks like he looks like Elijah kind of, but I guess he's not. Yeah. So what? Did you guys have kids and it passed down to, generations?
So what is all this?
Klaus mentioned something about him being one of the 5. And he kamikazes himself with explosives. Sound natural to you?
What's the 5?
That's what I'm hoping is in the first chapter of the handbook.
Fight. You're in a fight. I'm not in a fight. I'm over it. I've been over it.
You're not still mad at me about Elena?
You let her feed on you. I'm always gonna be mad at you, but we're not in a fight.
Very well, then. They didn't find any remains at the explosion site.
I know it's crazy, but I almost killed Matt last night. Damon had to rip me off of him and then compel him to forget. Call it doppelganger curse or whatever, but I can't drink animal blood. I can't drink from a blood bag. I can only drink from the vein.
Oh!
A little slow. So I guess I'll leave Damon.
Should have a girls' night out. We didn't need Stefan. Should just had Elena
Don't be
and
jealous.
Caroline
You know I wish I
and
could be
Bonnie.
you.
Fine.
I don't know about Bonnie because she's not a vampire. Should have been a fun addition.
Just be careful, okay? The blood, the feed. It's easy to get caught up in it.
I will.
So what's the difference between drinking from Damon and drinking from Klaus?
Well, I was, but then I thought to myself, how can I when my sister, clearly so desperate for love and affection, is left here bribing the help?
Wow.
Nick. Thought I was dead to you.
Things change, Rebecca.
Was she not just
I've
poisoned?
stumbled upon something I think might be of interest to you.
Are you sure that you're okay with this?
Where's Bonnie?
If I could spell you out of wanting blood, I would, but I can't, so better you learn this now than at freshman orientation.
Something tells me that college isn't in my future anymore.
Oh, stop with the pity party.
When I say the word witch, what pops into your head? Halloween costume? Villain of a fairy tale?
So she just
Maybe
teach
an
this class.
ex-girlfriend? Well, whatever image it is, it's probably not Danielle Soso of
Is that
Monjo,
him?
Cameroon.
Yeah. It's kind of hot.
By an admittedly crappy photographer. You know what? There really is no such thing. Scares the crap out of us.
What if I'm a ripper?
You're not a ripper.
What if I am?
Well, then pick someone and we'll find out.
What, so Ripper's like... Okay.
Stoner guys are no good to grab. They're too paranoid and you don't want the extra buzz.
All right, listen, we should probably talk about the readings that none of you did.
What? The reading that none of you did? Who is this teacher? Uh-oh. Seriously?
Looks like I'll have to beef up the hybrid security detail.
I was gonna take him, but I figured you went through. Such trouble.
You're full of mysteries, aren't you?
I told you I don't know anything.
Thankfully, I know plenty. Shall we? It's a good thing I have nothing to do today except get answers out of you. Fine. You might actually be useful in persuading my sister to cooperate. Italy. My siblings and I had followed the Normans as they conquered the south, feeding, turning people as we went.
So witness with your own eyes.
Oh. Oh, is he a vampire?
Me. But if you're worried about discretion, perhaps you should wrangle our sister. So these hunters have been around for 900 years. Apparently. Though our friend in the other room is the first I've seen since then. Kind of makes you wonder what they've been up to all these years. Just get her here and I'll tell you. Oh, and Stefan. Trust me when I say this. That hunter in there holds the answer to all your prayers. You
Oh,
won't remember any of this.
you won't remember any of this. Wow.
Pops wants me to fake peace with you, so you'll talk about the 5.
Yeah, I bet. Try to help him, he'll just betray you. It's what he does.
All right, well, forget him. Help me instead.
Why? You hate me more than he does.
Because I want to figure out what he's up to. And plus, I can give you the one thing that he won't.
And what's that?
A clean slate.
It's not a game, Damon.
Fine, it's not a game. It's a high-stakes, dangerous maneuver. I'll just go, just like we practice. That's all you have to do.
Hey, you're in my anthro class, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
I totally spaced and forgot to get the reading list. Do you have it?
Sure. Let me check.
You're not gonna kill her?
Here, go back to class.
What do you mean go back to class? Class just ended. Elena, you're messing
What are you
up.
doing?
I saw the picture and I...
Everybody is someone's uncle or father or camp counselor or Bible study
Sister
teacher.
or
When
son
you-
or father or daughter or
Why do you
mother or
care?
cousin.
I care because I'm still me, Professor.
For a second, he found some stuff with my grams in his office, and he's gonna dig it up for me. Oh, this.
Oh.
Nice. Answered all of our problems.
How do you know he's one of the 5? What's this bloody tattoo?
Oh, the tattoos aren't visible on this lot like they were on the last. Let's eat. Thank you.
Wow.
Drew away Elena's blood, so I can't make any more hybrids.
Because you took me for granted.
That's what big brothers do, sweetheart.
Let me just name the million other people I'd rather be having dinner with right now.
Unaccustomed to such luxury. Well, it's the least we could do to repay you for opening our eyes to the truth. We're curious to hear more about your order, your crusade. We are but 5 men, bound by fire and the last breath of a dying witch to a single cause. The destruction of all vampires.
Which seems to have disappeared.
What puzzle? Tattoo. What is it?
Why are you talking in riddles, Klaus? The puzzle that seemed to have disappeared.
Leading us to its treasure.
I don't even like those rings anymore, because look what they turned Alaric to. EKB Murder House. Uh-oh. I see you guys. Why are you guys dressed up like that, though?
I'm gonna go talk to him.
You do that.
Is this our new Alaric? You better not be.
Created sleazeballs all covered in blood. Come on, pick one.
Why? Yeah, I don't understand. Oh, look, there's like a little... Okay, this is pretty cool. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Sure.
Uh-oh. He... As soon as he saw Elena, he ignored that girl.
Make a sound.
There we go.
Now remember, the idea is not to kill him. Elena.
Leave and forget about this.
Nice.
And who'd suspect?
How do you feel?
We're at a murder party.
I feel good.
Led me into a trap. Why?
You're
Everyone-
trying to hurt people who are important to me.
Yeah, like everyone important to him is a vampire or a werewolf.
That vampire just threatened to kill you. Like it was ingrained in his DNA.
Did Alaric
Told me the
ever
same
have
thing
that
I
mark?
told you. If I could see the mark,
I was a potential.
Who was he?
Just a guy I served in Iraq with. I lost track of him, and in one day, Tattoo just showed up on me.
How do you read these symbols?
The map took my brothers and I years to translate. The sword is the key to reading it. For a very special kind of vampire.
Why are you dipping it?
When my brotherhood has achieved its destiny, those monsters will cease to exist. Until then, we have the daggers.
Do you really believe they are all so evil they must be put down?
Let us not talk of such evil.
Wow. I knew it. This makes no sense.
My sister's boyfriend threw a slumber party that night. He and his brothers put us all down in us. They don't.
How long have you been dead for? Oh, wow. Oh! He's just been tortured.
Ask him.
He's just been tortured. Elijah! Oh, wait, no, never mind. I don't know why I keep thinking that's Elijah.
Only
You killed him?
cannot answer because I have ripped out his tongue. Tell him what the hunter told you the tattoo leads to. What's this great weapon that could bring about the end of the vampire species?
A cure. He said there was a cure.
You can't be trusted, little sister. You'll be
Wow.
bragging this secret to the first boy who calls you pretty.
Hmm.
I mean, it's pathetic. Really, isn't it? How
Hiccups.
she continues to hand her heart to any man who shows her a hint of affection. You'd think she would have learned by now.
Well, I hope you got what you wanted out of her before you chased her off.
She never would have told me what I needed to know. But she'll tell you.
What do you need me to find out?
The map is useless without the tool to decipher it.
The sword.
I do this thing. It's like a one-man traveling occult exhibit to small towns. It funds my crazy
Cujo first
Jones
edition.
adventures.
Aw.
Do you practice? Why'd
You
she
practice. I think he likes you a
I'm
little.
a true believer.
Jason? Wait a minute. You right now? Really, Damon? This is a lot right now. You guys are sucking each other's blood now? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Damon is screwed right now. Oh. And Damon was about to
Nice
get
lines.
lucky.
Now, if you could just hurry it up a little bit.
Looks like you got too much leash.
Oh, his earring? Wait. Oh. What's wrong with you? You were having fun.
Who am I?
I was having
Why am
fun.
I acting like this?
Because you listen to Damon, and Damon makes everything he wants sound like a good idea.
I should be here with Stefan.
She's acting like a different person.
She is a different person. She's a vampire.
You gotta
We're a
accept it.
predatory species. We enjoy the hunt, the feed, and the kill. When the guilt gets too bad, we switch off our humanity and we revel in it.
Elena will kill. And then there will be the pain, the guilt. And then...
The humanity switch.
But Elena, she's driven by love. By compassion.
I really did believe Alex when he said he loved me.
I mean, you've had no trouble. I mean, you've had no luck.
He promised we'd be married.
Sweet talk Matt a little bit more.
We even picked out a church. Even after everything.
Oh.
I laid him to rest in the place where we were to be married. What kind of hopeless fool does that?
Hopeless romantic. Wait! What's that for?
You really are a hopeless fool.
Rebecca, run!
Sorry, Rebecca.
Not me caring for Rebecca right now. Rebecca! The purpose, the
Go
point?
right ahead. Do it.
What's Stefan doing?
Look me in the eye and do it, you coward.
He's done it many times.
Do it!
You're not gonna burn up, you're not gonna burn up. It's not the stake. It's just the oak tree. So whenever we need you next, oh look at the tear. She'll be okay. Whenever we need her next, we'll just pull the dagger out. She'll be okay. It's just messed up the reasoning that Stefan and them are gonna do this.
I'll get the sword.
I think that you're right, and I hate that feeling.
I hate the feeling that you're right.
You don't want to be like me.
She doesn't want to be a vampire, period. I'm mad at Stefan.
So, what happened?
I learned how to feed without hurting someone. I don't think I'm gonna survive this.
Hey, yes you will. I promise.
No.
Happen. One thing about Vampire Diaries is they play any type of music. And Klaus knew that he was gonna kill you. Are they really showing this? Oh! Look, it's spreading. It's gonna spread to his shoulder. There we go. Professor?
Shouldn't you be in Mystic Falls killing
vampires? Wow.
Why the hell did you send me there?
He seems like he did not want to go in the first place because he knew what was up. Really? Oh, snap. So this guy's a vampire hunter too. Wow, okay. I see. So you can't trust anybody. That's why I didn't trust Dr. Like Dr. Fell was the person who they really made it so that you don't trust her, but then it turned out it was a Lark the whole time. And that was so sad. I mean, come on, a Lark didn't need to die. I mean, I wouldn't have cared if he died all that much if he would have died a good man. I'm still upset about Lark's death. This episode was very informative, I would say that. And I do like the informative episodes, but I don't think they're as good as like the adventure / action / group meeting episodes, like where we have the whole entire group doing a mission, like Memorial. So this episode was good. I like the way they do their flashbacks. I do. The thing with this episode though was it was literally all over the place. I would say that, and I didn't like it that much. Like we had Bonnie flirting, well not flirting, but Bonnie getting comfortable with the professor. The professor turned out to be a vampire hunter. We got the vampire hunter who's chained up. Jeremy had to go and draw the tattoo. We had Damon with Elena at a fraternity party sucking blood. Then we had Stefan and Klaus working together to kill Rebecca, who also told the backstory. A lot happened, and I think they could have. I don't know. I think they did it right where it didn't seem like. They did it right. They did it right where it didn't seem like it was so. I don't know how to like. It was all over the place, but it did fit in as well. But I do like the episodes where we literally have one objective. Hope you guys understand what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, but yeah, this episode like I said, it wasn't my favorite, but it was still very informative. It was still really good. Next episode is called The Killer. So see what happens. No Bonnie this episode either. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video here. I'll just thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.